Greetings, beautiful souls. I hope your energy is flowing in harmony today. Stay with me, because I'll reveal your daily horoscope, the cosmic messages that influence your love, health, and abundance. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell, so you can stay aligned with your sign's energy every single day and face whatever the stars may bring. November 28, 2025. Aries. Someone needs you to tell them something important. They've been asking you for a while, and you know what they want to know. If telling them means betraying someone else, then you need to think carefully about what you're going to do. You may have to deal with a difficult situation that has arisen between you and your partner today. Don't let these minor inconveniences separate you. You could have a very good future together if you both strive to be together and united through the problems that may arise in your daily lives. It's good to see life as a game many times. It gives us the opportunity to explore much more. If you have a favorite sport and can start practicing it today, do so without hesitation. If it's something that brings you into contact with other people, even better. Work requires the same, you're neglecting your obligations. A very important person at your job is about to offer you something very good, but you don't know if you have the necessary preparation to carry it out. You should start taking leaps of faith in this matter, you'll do better. You have a great fighting spirit, but you're not letting it out. You may need to consider starting a workshop or some kind of motivational counseling that will help you unleash all that power you have within you. Don't close yourself off to the possibility of reading a book that will help you or seeking information on the subject. We all have moments of weakness. Don't keep dwelling on the past. What happened was just how it happened, and you simply couldn't avoid it. If someone tells you something about it, then you should explain yourself only if it's someone you heard along the way. Love will have to wait a while, the person you're looking for hasn't arrived yet. If you had a fight with your partner, it's time to accept that there's a problem to be resolved. There's always time to mend fences and start over together. If you're single, there are things you should consider in your previous relationship so you don't make the same mistakes again. Remember that teamwork always brings positive results to your experience. Anyone who knows how to perform tasks together with others will always be well regarded and highly evaluated. If you're studying, also apply this advice and contribute your knowledge to the development of a group task. If you feel like your world is upside down, don't hesitate to consult a specialist, they can be very helpful. Regrets are not good for us and do nothing to solve problems. It's much better to learn from our mistakes and start over. If you need to pay a little attention to the things you're experiencing, just pay more attention and give more importance to the things that are happening to you. Don't forget that everything you experience is directly related to your life experience. It's a very good day to make things happen for real on your path. You won't believe what's happening if you don't truly pay attention to what's happening on your path. Never forget that anything is possible as long as you don't force someone's feelings. If you're thinking about the things that are happening at work, you might just be having a good time at work. Never forget that things in your career are starting to get worse, so don't really think everything is bad. If things can't really make sense in your life, then don't stop looking for it, because confusion will only bring discomfort. You're lacking direction right now, so you should seek a good guide to continue on your path. Don't let the future take over your life. Live your present well and begin to pave the way little by little. Memories of a past you lived with someone very special could return today. There's no need to let these memories go, as they don't necessarily represent anything bad for your progress. It's important to always be alert to see what things are doing to you and what you should start leaving behind. You're in a good stage of life, you just have to realize it. You will receive a great omen from someone who may have fortune-telling skills. Always accept good advice from someone responsible for it. You have every intention of celebrating a big moment today, but you may need to postpone the festivities. Perhaps it's not the time to spend a lot on celebrations. It's better to wait until the right moment, you'll know when it happens. A love from your past could return to your arms. It's important for you to know that things have changed, you've both grown, and it's likely that things will work out between you this time. For Aries who are in a relationship, some very disconcerting news will arrive for both of you, so you'll need to gather your courage and do everything possible to get through whatever happens together. A very important person is about to give you valuable advice, but you're showing little willingness. Turn this situation around, you must make room for feedback and criticism from those you love most. Aries knows that a lot is happening in your life right now. You just need to start moving forward with better things so that everything is clearer. You have an important meeting today, Aries. You shouldn't go without first studying everything that will be discussed and your future plans. You have to honor your family members, especially those of a parental nature, if you have children, of course. So today you need to dedicate much more time to your responsibilities and to loving the people in your life even more. You'll have the opportunity to have much more today, but don't get too complacent. While you'll have a little more money, you'll also have to take care of your debts. For many people, life isn't that simple. We know it won't be for you either, but there are people who suffer hardships every day. Don't stop helping others if you can. The memory of someone from your past comes to tear you apart. And that shouldn't happen. You both know that there isn't a person in the world who can damage your union. Why fear this intruder? You must welcome him with an open house and with all kindness. He'll only understand that this isn't his place. It's not a good idea to listen to what your ex-partner has to say. He's always managed to entangle you with his mixture of fantasies and lies. He's not good for you, and he won't be. However, it's important to let go of your delusions. You must see him, thank him for his time and space, and say goodbye. It's not a good day to take risks with the elements. The main enemies of your metabolic balance are unleashed, and they can harm you. You don't want to spend a few days in bed, so it's best not to go out today. Do all your tasks remotely, and make the necessary calls in a timely manner. It's your turn. The others have already demonstrated how little they understand the business, and that their efforts only lead them around in circles, without a firm idea or a proven method. Apply all your experience to the problem, and you'll discover that you have the necessary solution. Of course, you must claim all the credit. You have to start looking for the possibility of doing different things right now, as the outlook doesn't look good during the first part of the day, but you'll have a lot going for you later. You are very lucky. You may be going through bad times, but you always have people by your side. That's being very fortunate in life, Aries, you should appreciate it. If you don't want people to take control of your life and your ideas, it's a good time to let go of thoughts that prevent you from moving forward with your plans. The vibe will be intense as the moon continues its journey through Scorpio, sweet Ram, forming a series of difficult aspects as the hours pass. Beware of ulterior motives, stubborn behavior, and power struggles, and avoid drama as best you can in this cosmic climate. An obsessive element also comes into play, so it's important to find healthy projects, people, or work to focus on. Watch your spending later tonight when the moon faces Uranus and opts to save your funds for a rainy day. Consider staying low-key as the day comes to a close and Neptune becomes active, giving you a chance to fully relax. You're full of imagination today. You may have the opportunity in the workplace to visit places. Today you'll reveal your romantic self. It's a day to let yourself go for a while. You should also show your practical side at work, maintaining a good mood with your colleagues. Check your email, as you might be expecting an important message. You may be in a financial bind right now, Aries. The stress of the situation is making you consider some radical solutions. It would really benefit your family if you took a second job. Confide in a friend and see if they can help you find a more agreeable solution. Perhaps a relative can grant you a low-interest loan. Today's moon moves through Scorpio and your 8th house of one-on-one relationships and contracts. This sector of your chart deals with marriages and romance, but it also covers those contractual issues that turn relationships into business, and often, business into relationships. As the moon moves through this sector, don't be surprised if some partner highlights a problem of yours that leaves you a little uneasy. Maybe they found a loophole in your plan, and their constructive criticism is affecting you more than you expected. Or maybe they're revealing some information that leaves you more than a little uneasy. Whatever it is, it won't signal the end of the world or the end of this relationship, but it may require you to put in a little more energy than you had anticipated. Give people their space today, and they'll give you yours. So focus on your own work as much as you can, and let others do the same. Strong differences of opinion and the feeling that others are ignoring your input are potential problems with the current transits, dear Aries, but they are temporary. You can decide to wait things out or steer conversations and thoughts toward the positive. This isn't about avoiding problems, but rather about not wasting time on issues you really can't change right now. If a direct route to your desires isn't possible today, develop strategies and avoid pushing or taking indirect paths. The moon today finds you quite intense and pleasantly serious. You may really enjoy delving into a company, project, or even a line of thought, and your attention span may be longer than usual. We'll tell you how things will go with money and luck now, but first, remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. This helps us a lot and ensures you don't miss your daily reading. Clarity is coming, Aries. You may be ready to gain a clearer perspective on your work life, which may slowly but surely come to fruition. When the Sun in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces, the opposition suggests that this could help you understand what's happening in your work life. Answers may emerge to any questions you have about your habits, routine, and career opportunities. You may even see how your job clearly affects your physical or mental health. During this transit, accept what arises as it is. Things may be a bit difficult right now. You may wonder how you're going to handle some of your expenses. Some planning and organization may be required today. However, things look positive for you in the future, as long as you plan and act carefully. Maintaining a positive attitude is essential, as the more you think positively and avoid negative thoughts, the better things will be. Reckless spending is no longer on the table. It's time to tighten your belt, as there may be some unexpected moments on the horizon. Lucky numbers: 12, 7, 32, 8, 22, and 9. Our cosmic messenger planet gets busy in the sky. Aries, Mercury has a million missions to attend to, and as it transits your solar 6th house of productivity, you're sure to feel the shift in the cosmos. While you woke up here days ago, you're ready to return to all the missions the cosmos has assigned you. Now is the time to evaluate your work-life balance and how you can make romance a top priority. Be logical about it, and you'll be able to easily block it out on your calendar, regardless of whether you're single or in a relationship. You find it easy to relate to others. You have diplomatic skills that are a necessary pillar of any healthy relationship. The moon is in Scorpio and in your 8th house, so it's important to know how to reach an agreement in your romantic relationships. Often, relationships fail because one partner is unwilling to listen to the other or meet their needs. On the other hand, the opposite could be the case for you, where you give too much to the other and neglect yourself in the process. This would be a good time to practice finding the balance between those two ways of being. Reciprocity is something crucial to ensure you have in your relationships. At work, you'll be filled with professional confidence today. You'll respond firmly and intuitively to work-related concerns. No problem is too big for you to handle today. Minor crises may occur in the workplace, but you are more than capable of handling them successfully. Your coworkers will be impressed by your ability. Turn your attention to your business partnerships. What is the nature of your relationships with those you work with? Today, the moon is in Scorpio and in your 8th house. You can afford to be more committed in your interactions with others. A necessary ingredient to achieving what you want in your career is working alongside others, and you can't make that happen if you want everything to go your way. Furthermore, it may be the other way around for you, you tend to give in too much, prioritizing the other person over yourself. Find the balance between these essential traits. Is there any cause for concern about the health of an elderly friend or relative? Then this is a good time to reach out to them. Similarly, you should take precautions regarding your children's health. You will realize the effectiveness of a diet and take the first step toward adopting it and improving the overall health of both you and your family. Your creativity is alive and flowing within you, Aries, encouraging you to explore your favorite artistic outlets. This would be a great day to sit down with your notebooks, pens, sketchbooks, paints, musical instruments, or any tool that helps you connect with your creative center. Astrophyllite is a stone that fills your spirit with white light, raising your vibrations and giving you a boost of energy. Hold a piece of astrophyllite in your left hand and breathe deeply whenever you need a spark of light. It is important for the body to get enough potassium chloride, which is healthy for the blood, organs, and tissues. Include green beans, tomatoes, and celery in your diet to get more of this mineral today. The cards show you may have a romantic encounter with someone charming, but it looks to be a torrid and intimate partnership. So free yourself from emotional ties and make the most of the day. If someone wants to pull away, don't be possessive, they'll come back to you eventually. Just let them realize your worth. People can surprise you, so don't be surprised if a partner throws a few curveballs your way. But that's the thing about curveballs, you never really know when they'll come. Thanks to a combustible alignment between the emotional moon and passionate Mars, currently camped in your 8th house of one-on-one relationships, temperatures could reach a boiling point with someone, and you likely won't see it coming. You can handle a surprise better than most signs thanks to your entrepreneurial nature, but with sexy Mars in the picture, any surprise that comes your way is likely to have some kind of exercise attached. The stars are pointing toward a few rounds of the bedroom Olympics. Go for the gold. Compatibility. At work, Libra. In love, Pisces. Luck, Scorpio. Your lucky color today, yellow. It's always good to experiment again in life, no matter how old you are or how difficult the road ahead may be. Remember that you are the one who made the choices that brought you to this point. Regain more faith in your abilities and nurture your curiosity about aspects of the world around you that were little known to you until now. You need to learn more about what you do for work. You're probably a little behind the people who work with you in this area, and you need to catch up. Today, you'll get some criticism about this. Do your best to improve. Don't let third parties interfere with what you've built, your family, or your relationship. It's something that concerns you and those involved, no one else. You're experiencing a lack of energy, a tiredness that leaves you without the motivation to move forward, especially at work. But no matter how many burdens you have in your life, you can't stop fighting. It doesn't matter if others are above you right now, you can be in their position tomorrow if you put in the effort. Nothing in life comes for free, and you know that well. Stopping living life intensely might be good for those who take life with too much energy, but not for you, as it's not what you need right now, quite the opposite. It's a good time to start doing the things you love most, as well as discovering new hobbies that help you manage your daily life and your obligations much better. You could try today to revive a hobby you had a while back or try a new sport. You won't regret it. An idea that begins to grow in your mind could bring all the success you've been seeking for a while. It's time to start making plans to carry it out without losing the work you're perhaps currently doing. Often, we must work 3 times harder to achieve our dreams. If you want to start your own business, today is the day to look for financing options that suit you and that can give you what you need to carry out your dream business. You have to start looking for the right opportunities if you want to find a good, stable job. This is a good time to do so. If you're just getting to know someone, you should find ways to connect well. They may be facing communication problems, and you may have to explain something you accidentally said. Don't close yourself off to the possibility of getting along with someone who will help you a lot on this current path. You might even have the chance to find someone very similar to what you want, and you can be very sure that life comes with an extra burden for this day, you'll see. A new love could appear in your life if you're single. Don't stop exploring this new possibility of loving someone. The person you love requires attention, as they may be in internal conflict over something they haven't wanted to tell you yet. Anyone who knows how to perform tasks together with other colleagues will always be well regarded and evaluated. If you're studying, apply this advice as well and contribute your knowledge to the development of a group task. You're going through a time that requires greater attention and a wide open mind. Sometimes we tend to fixate on the impossible, even though nothing really is. Friendship is built on trust, and if at this moment you have some doubts about what you're seeing, everything could be different. Don't lose sight of it. For Aries who are studying or deciding what career to pursue next, this is a crucial moment. You may have considered many options, but it's time to start clarifying your path. Use this day to broaden your options and discover what you really want. It's not good to always be apart from the group. You may feel like people don't understand you the way you need them to. But it's always important to keep in mind that we often have to follow the herd, without losing our essence, of course, but with the conviction that sometimes it's important to let ourselves be guided by the decisions of others. We won't always be able to do everything we want. Don't be inconsiderate with those who love you and care about your life. You could end up losing people who are very valuable to you. A good way to feel better in the morning is to eat fruits and sugar-free cereals. Don't lose that ability to think ahead and see the bad things that could happen if you follow a path that isn't meant for you. You need to start resuming some studies you've abandoned, or perhaps go back and study a little more about what you already know. But remember that knowledge is always being updated, as are the technologies used. You need a training course. Do it without hesitation if you have the opportunity. Aries could experience a feeling of tiredness today, especially at night. It's important to exercise more, since contrary to what others believe, physical exertion through a proper exercise routine gives us more energy to face our day. An important moment between you and your partner could occur today, as you're likely to have things to discuss about the state of your relationship. Don't hesitate to speak directly from your heart, and everything will be fine. In love, you will have an excellent day with your loved one. It's likely that they will make you a very good proposal in this regard today. You have a unique potential to advise a person who seeks your help. You are a sensitive person with a charitable soul willing to help those in need. Don't waste it. Coldness in a relationship isn't bearing fruit, and you know it. We often fear leaving the person at our side, for fear of being completely alone. If you're going through a bad time, think carefully about whether there's a solution. If you discover there is, today is the day to start the sincere conversation you owe each other. The sea of people you see every day can make you lose faith in the goodness of those around you, but don't. You have a world full of good people who want the best for you. At work, there's stability, and finances will be fine. If you're going through a financial hardship, you can always take out a loan to fix it. Ask for terms that are good for you and your pocketbook, and also consider your family budget. There are things to do right now, and the most perfect thing, or close to it, will always be to have the desire for everything to be much better. Don't let life show you things that aren't good for you right now. Stop believing you can't do something. Never forget, Aries, that you have a lot to achieve today in love, today, tomorrow, and beyond. So don't really believe the things people tell you. You have to keep in mind that everything is better starting today. You no longer truly feel the need to do things that aren't right now. Everything can be better with money and work, so don't let things not be the way you really want them to be. You can now start thinking about having a good way of admitting that everything will get better when you have the ability to see the best. You have a great fighting spirit within you, don't lose it. Today will be a special day to ask for a more serious commitment or to take things more seriously with that person you're seeing. Don't miss the opportunity to love again. Don't let the chance to make something happen with a person who has you thinking about them all day long slip away. You must dare to take the first step. If things go wrong, then you'll know immediately they're not the right person. You likely have someone you consider wise in your life. If you need advice from them right now, don't hesitate to give them a call. They will always be willing to help you, especially when you need it most. If you get some extra money today, enjoy it. It's something you deserve for all your hard work. If success hasn't yet appeared in your life, don't doubt that it will come soon. You'll have the opportunity to enjoy what you've always wanted. Don't expect it to happen tomorrow, but have faith that it will happen. If you had to hand in an important project today, don't expect it to turn out the way you wanted. You'll likely get a bad grade or get disapproved of what you're proposing. Start from scratch or try to improve what you've presented. You always have time to fix things. Someone you hadn't noticed is suddenly showing interest in you. This probably won't progress much over time, but it will give you the opportunity to get to know each other better and, who knows, maybe form a beautiful friendship. Your love as a couple is solid, but you need to pay more attention to the goals of the person you're with. They might need your support to achieve them. Now is not the time to be innocent and have nothing bad to hide. We have to be real, say what we think, not show ourselves as others want us to see them, but completely naked, without cover-ups, without fear or insecurities. Only then will you mature as you should, Aries. Love will be present in your life. This is good because you've been looking for it for a while, Aries. It's also a positive shift in your emotional stability, which was a bit shaky some time ago. So take advantage of this good time to be happy and have fun. You have good gains right now, but don't look any further, Aries. It's important to view this as a triumph for the rest of your week. Have fun. It's a good time for you to further stabilize your mind, Aries. If you can start by being grateful for the good things that have come your way, that would be wonderful for your progress. Tip of the day: don't forget the good things you've achieved at this point in your life. No matter how old you are, they can always make everything much better. And that was your horoscope for today. If this message resonated with you, like, subscribe, and ring the bell, so you never miss your free daily guidance from the universe. May the stars light your path. See you in the next reading.